Well, it's Memorial Day. Here I am scraping some glue off the top and quickly turning to the back. I'm starting the back carve now. Most of the day I spent messing with the sides. Um, Basically just getting the glue off and working on the places I can't get with, um, an electric instrument like a, angle grinder uh, or a sander. Oh, the mosquitoes are out, and there's a couple in the house. Um, I'm kind of getting this thing into shape, and all along the way, I'm discovering that the line looks pretty good. I'm pretty amazed that the line looks so good. Um, I did not expect this to turn out as good as it did. Um, Not that it's done yet, but I mean, just in regards to the back, because I mean, the back was, it's like a almost a three-dimensional carve. It's got two different angles alone just for the neck, and then all along the outside, which is curved. In places it's straight in places too. But I mean, the whole thing could have been curved. In fact, that might lock it in, like having it curved all the way around like that. And I thought about doing that. I did that to the top. I put a third curve in there in the back, but I didn't do that for the back. And you could see that the top curves a little bit, but I'm just gonna wait till it's done to kind of comment anymore. But it's coming out very nicely. I almost got the entire shape for the sides done. There's just a couple areas to touch up. It's almost impossible to do it all in one sitting. It's relentless. So just to get the 60 grit done is just it's haunting. So basically, I spent all day on the sides, and at the end of the day, I get to kind of carve into the back a little bit, but then that's going to take most of tomorrow to do the rest of the carve. And then it's fitting the bridge and fitting the electronics and, final sand and finish. Kind of dizzy at this point as far as, I just, this is a lot of work. But I need to figure out how much work this would be, I mean, I need to know what I'm getting myself into if I do something. And I'm thinking that maybe most of my builds are just going to be like this. They're going to be very custom, and they're going to be very lengthy, and they're going to be very intricate one-offs. Even the shapes that I do that are familiar to each other, they're always different a little bit. I usually just do that to see if I can get the shape better. Sometimes I do weird things with shapes, like that last guitar. I was obsessed about it not rolling over on the couch, so I made the butt of it very kind of flat. So this one I didn't obsess about too much. This is the first time I've done this shape, and this guitar is called the Turtle Boss. Um, and I think I named it that way because of the shape of it and how I came up with doing the curves on it and stuff. And um, so yeah, I can't wait to see this. I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but I think it's going to turn out really cool. I was going to put a little bit more of a carve at the neck heel, but you can get to all the frets pretty easy. Um, I know I can make something that's more ergonomic, and I have guitars that are custom made that are slightly more ergonomic, but I don't know. Maybe the next guitar I'll do something a little bit more like that, or maybe I will put that carve on here. And um, sometimes just coming up with the making the decisions is just so hard. This takes forever, and doing the inside takes forever. Um, it's just kind of how it goes. I mean, actually, this what we're seeing right here, I can do this with a sander, but I don't want to nick the neck. And it's very easy to do that. And there's only that one spot I can touch anyway, so I just kind of just did it. I still don't know what I'm going to finish this with. I'm on the fence. A tung oil or polyurethane. Not that I want the neck to be polyed, but I mean, I really don't like a neck that's too lacquered or it doesn't feel good, you know. Um, Took a long time, but it's got good shape to it. It's kind of straight on the top and on the bottom, and on the sides it kind of curves in a little bit. It's got a pretty good tap tone. I think the tap tone is going to just get better too as I carve that back. The lines look really cool. The sound holes look really cool. They're extremely intricate. You know, I got rid of that chair and now I'm on the couch and I'm starting to realize that the couch squeaks too. I mean, it's getting to be an old squeaky house with squeaky furniture. Been thinking about what I'm doing next, and there's so many things I want to do. I haven't. It's hard to decide. It's hard to make that decision. Usually, I don't make solid decisions until I get done. I definitely have like a dozen different set of tuners, and I have a bunch of bridges. Bridges in the mail. Got some cool Telecaster bridges. I might make a bronze string version of this. It looks so much better when you take and clean it up. The hardest thing the last couple months was looking at this thing every day and just really wanting to clean it up, but having to wait because, I mean, you have to do things in order. So you don't want to constantly clean things up so they look good and then you're nicking them or, you know, It just works out much better if you leave as much on as you can. So, and that worked out to my benefit because the line here just looks so good. I mean, I can't believe that I made that look that good. And it was just, it was 3 days of just, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I kept my sanity, but 2 months to build a guitar. I think most people would take 2 weeks. It was very bright out today, very hot out today. After the morning, I just went inside. There's going to be many, many, many hours spent on the cosmetics. Um, Probably have a couple more days on carving and fixing up the electronics. And then it's going to be just all cosmetics, just all sanding, making it look good, putting the finish on good. I might do something like tape the neck, so I have a. I might do poly on the body and headstock and just make the neck so it's, tongue oiled. And yeah, I just most of the day was the sides, and right at the end here, I do the back carve, which I only got a little bit, ran out, and then I did a little bit more um, while it was downloading. But there's several hours of to go. So here I'm putting the tape on, um, getting the right stuff to carve. It's very fun, but just a kind of a fun pain in the butt. I like to do the carving, um, kind of carving this real close, kind of real thin. Um, I think there's going to be a slight arch top, and then in this, and there's going to be a dip in it. So it's going to be kind of a reverse of what the top is. And here we go. Thank you.